Hello, hi, good morning. Welcome to Singapore Choice with me, Diya. Yes, so Singapore ഈ weekend നമ്മൾ സ്പെൻഡ് ചെയ്യാൻ പോണത് ഭയങ്കര ക്രേസി ആയിട്ടുള്ള ഒരു സ്ഥലത്താണ് ബിക്കോസ് വീക്കെൻഡ്സ് ഇൻ സിംഗപ്പൂർ ഇസ് സോ മച്ച് ക്രൗഡഡ് ഹിയർ. അത് ബോയ്സ് ആവട്ടെ ഗേൾസ് ആവട്ടെ കിഡ്സ് ആവട്ടെ എല്ലാവർക്കും ഭയങ്കര ഇഷ്ടമാണ് ആൻഡ് എവറിബഡി വുഡ് ലവ് ടു സ്പെൻഡ് ടൈം ഹിയർ. യെസ്, ലോകത്തിൽ എത്ര ഗെയിംസ് ഉണ്ടെങ്കിലും ക്രിക്കറ്റ് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ ഈ ഒരു ഗെയിമിൻ്റെ ക്രേസ് തനിച്ചാണ്. യെസ്, എപ്പോഴും എല്ലാവർക്കും ഭയങ്കര ഇഷ്ടമാണ്. ഇപ്പം നമ്മളുള്ളത് സിംഗപ്പൂരിലുള്ള ക്രിക്കറ്റ് അസോസിയേഷനിലാണ്. Doing really great. They have a lot of achievements. They have a lot of challenges. ഇതിനെക്കുറിച്ചൊക്കെ ഇന്ന് നമ്മൾ സംസാരിക്കാൻ പോണ്. Come, let's get into the show. ഇപ്പോൾ ഞാനുള്ളത് SCAയുടെ ഗ്രൗണ്ടിലാണ്. സോ സിംഗപ്പൂർ ക്രിക്കറ്റ് അസോസിയേഷൻ്റെ സെക്രട്ടറി മിസ്റ്റർ VP Jyoti sir ആണ് നമ്മുടെ ഒപ്പം ഉള്ളത്. സോ ലെറ്റ്സ് ഹാവ് എ സ്മോൾ ഇൻട്രാക്ഷൻ വിത്ത് ഹിം. ഹലോ സർ, ഹൗ ആർ യു ഡൂയിങ്?
Fine, thank you.
Okay, great sir, nice to meet you. Before we talk about Singapore Cricket Association, I wanted to know how is cricket doing in Singapore?
Very well, actually. It's thriving.
All right.
It's gaining in popularity. We have a fairly successful national team under the Singapore Cricket Association. We are ranked number 23 in the ICC ranking in the world. So we have grown from strength to strength. We are an associate of the ICC team, and over the years we have moved from Division 6 in the World Cricket League, from Division 6 to now we are in Division 3. Our aim is to actually move up to Division 1.
Okay.
So that's where we are.
That's great, that's great. So tell me about SCA.
Well, SCA is a very old association. It's been around since colonial days, back in the 1930s and 40s. And it was largely played at that point of time by the expat community, mostly the Britishers and all that. The locals, of course, got into the game too. We have right now about almost 5,000 cricket enthusiasts here. We have about 106 teams in our domestic league.
Okay.
So it has, over the years, in the last 10 years or so, the decade, we have had new players coming into the fold. Many of them who have come here and have made Singapore their home. The recent arrivals who brought their cricket from India, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, and so on, and they have added to our cricket strength in Singapore. So it is a thriving environment now for cricket here.
Okay, sir, that sounds really interesting. So how do you support your players?
Well, we invest a lot in our development of our players.
Okay.
We've brought in coaches, facilities. We are providing them lots of facilities to hone their skills and so on. So, for example, in Landscast, Singapore, it's hard to get cricket grounds as such. So there are very few, and this is a historic moment for us where the SCA has found a home. The Singapore Cricket Association has found a home in this ground, which is the Singapore Indian Association's ground. And for the first time in the history of cricket in Singapore, we have got a lighted or floodlight lit stadium, which is going to move our cricket development to a few notches up, and so lots of things being done. It's a historic moment for us.
That's great, and all the best. I'm sure you can do more, and great meeting you. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, so നമ്മുടെ സിംഗപ്പൂരിൽ there's a huge tournament coming up which is called Elite Player Series. So Elite Player Series they have 3 teams. അപ്പോൾ ഒരു ടീമിന്റെ ക്യാപ്റ്റൻ ആണ് ഇപ്പോൾ നമ്മുടെ ഒപ്പം ഉള്ളത്. So let me introduce Mr. Amjad. Hey, hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm good.
Great, so nice meeting you. All right. So how do you feel being a captain of EPS, one of the captain?
I'm very excited about this because SCA is give me this opportunity
Okay.
to lead one of the teams, and I really looking forward for this tournaments. Hope we can do very best in this tournament.
Okay.
Then
So tell me about your team.
my team is Crescents.
Okay.
We have 3 to 4 foreign players. Which one is two guys is from Zimbabwe, is a national player, and one of the player is from Oman, and we have one more player is from Anil. His name is Anil. Is from Nepal. So we have a very good balanced side, like with the youngsters and with the experienced players. So hopefully we can do better, and we can win this tournament.
Great. So what kind of practices are you doing for that?
We have our coach is Bilal Asad is from Pakistan.
Okay.
He is doing very hard working on the guys. Is a batting practice, especially the fieldings and bowling practice. So the practice is just going.
Okay. Great. So can you just tell me about the series? How many days it's going to
I think this is going to be a 1 week. The first day will be 3 games. Then after that will be 1 day, 1 games. This one will be under lights. So it's a 5 days tournament.
Okay, great. So, all the best for your team to
Yeah.
win.
Thank
And
you very much.
Great
Thank you,
meeting
dear. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Divya GK, the captain of the Singapore women's cricket team. We have about 40 players in our team at the moment, and our coach is Irfan. We train about 3 times a week, every evening from 6:30 to 9:30, and this is our first time that we are playing in a women's league in Singapore. This is the first time we've organized it. Everyone is very excited, and we're looking forward for our first game next week.
സിംഗപ്പൂർ നാഷണൽ ക്രിക്കറ്റ് ടീമിന്റെ അച്ചീവ്മെന്റ്സിനെ കുറിച്ച് സംസാരിക്കാൻ ഇപ്പോൾ നമ്മളോടൊപ്പം ഉള്ളത് സിംഗപ്പൂർ നാഷണൽ ടീം ക്യാപ്റ്റൻ മിസ്റ്റർ ചേതൻ. ഹായ് ചേതൻ, how are you?
I'm good.
Great. So tell me about the achievements of a national team.
Actually, we started off in 2007. We started off with Division 6, where we were used to rank about 40 plus, and now we have come a long way to 23rd in the world of 107 countries.
Great.
So it's been good.
All right. So tell me about our national team.
National team, basically we have a lot of youngsters coming in, some local grown talent and some expats who have stayed here, made Singapore as their home. So it's very good and organized side, and we are looking very good for the future coming tournaments.
Okay. So we have ladies team also, right?
Yes, we do have ladies team. I think 6 years back SCA started the development for ladies team, and right now they are doing very well, especially with Irfan taking their training and Divya as their captain. They have come up a long way.
Okay, so nice meeting you, Captain.
Thank
All
you.
the best for
Thank
the
you.
future endeavors. Thank you. Singapore cricket കുറിച്ച് കൂടുതൽ സംസാരിക്കാൻ we have the CEO of Singapore Cricket Association, Mr. Saad with us. Hello, sir. How are you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Good, good.
So, can you just tell me how is cricket doing in Singapore and what are the development?
You can see that a lot of things are improving in Singapore, and the witness is this elite player series which we have right now going on. And I believe that Singapore in cricket in Singapore is definitely growing. And what is called Saturday and Sunday we have near about 1,350 kids playing cricket
Wow, okay.
in different academies. We started our education program near about 7-8 years, where we start developing cricketers in coach, right? So now what is happening, these all our coaches who are qualified from ACC, ICC and SCA, so they have their own academies now. So I think that each academy is having more than 100 kids, and our calculation shows that on Saturday and Sunday, near about 1,350 kids, they play cricket in Singapore in different academies.
Okay.
At the moment, we don't have facility to cater outdoor cricket in indoor,
Okay.
right? So, but we are looking forward to develop the facility where we can have indoor cricket to cater outdoor cricket.
Great.
Right.
So, what are the development programs you've been having in our association?
We have under 16 team. Recently, we took trials, and near about 107 kids they turn up in the ground.
Okay.
And all the selection was done by foreign coaches, and we have 2 coaches from South Africa,
Okay.
and we have 1 coach from Pakistan, and he's also international player, and he was the ex Malaysian coach.
All right, great. So, how does someone enroll themselves to be part of Singapore Cricket Association?
You see, we have different age categories in Singapore. So if a boy is 6-7 years of age, they can go in any academy. We have our indoors academies in Singapore. And otherwise, we also have one academy. We were having near about 300 plus kids
Okay.
from age 9 to 14. And due to some facility problem, we are at the moment we don't have academy. But all these kids are playing in different academies, and near future we are going to start our academy again.
Okay, great. So, I'm sure like we've been achieving a lot. So, what was the best achievement that we have achieved so far?
You see, there are a lot of achievements and there are a lot of changes happening, you know, in Singapore cricket. Actually, right now, you see our world ranking is 23rd. And if you take out test playing nations, just like India, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, so it shows that we are somewhere out of 108 countries or 10 countries. So 23 is a good ranking.
Yeah, definitely. So, I think this would be the right question to ask you. What are the challenges that you've been faced at SCA?
Wow, we have a lot of challenges.
Okay.
You know, what is called, first of all, we don't have our facility. You know, but what we achieved recently was a SEA Games gold medal. Cricket is in SEA Game. We got one gold medal and silver medal, and the issues and problems what we were facing, that we were not having any training facility to train our national players. So every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we we hire coaches and we go to Johor Bahru and we train there and we come back.
Okay,
You know,
okay.
it was time taking and very much hectic. So there are a lot of problems we have. We face a lot of facility problems we face.
Okay.
But with the passage of time, I believe that we will get better and better.
Sure, sir. Congrats. I'm sure you're going to take cricket to the next level in Singapore.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you
Thank you very much for
Thank you.
coming.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
So here we have the Executive Committee of Singapore Cricket Association with us. We'll have a few words with the committee members. Hello, sir. Can you just share a few words about the committee and can you introduce themselves, please?
Yes, my pleasure. Mr. Mohammad Ghaznavi, the president, is unable to be here. He's traveling.
Okay.
But let me introduce Mr. Subir Gatak,
Okay,
our
hi.
deputy president,
Hello.
and Mr. Siva Sandanam, our vice president, and this is Mr. Manesh, our council member.
Okay, great.
The Singapore Cricket Association is the governing body of cricket in Singapore.
Okay.
We are elected to run on a year-to-year basis, and we have been in our roles since 2017 until the next term. So we work as a very active group. It's hectic because it's a year-to-year positions that we hold, and therefore lots of things to be attended to for the sake of the improvement of cricket in Singapore.
Yes, so they are the backbone of SCA. They are the executive committee members, and thank you so much. Nice knowing all of you. Thank you.
Thank you.
എന്തായാലും ഈ ഒരു ഇൻട്രസ്റ്റിംഗ് ആയ സെഗ്മെന്റിൽ സിംഗപ്പൂരിലുള്ള ക്രിക്കറ്റിനെ കുറിച്ച് കുറേ മനസ്സിലായിട്ടുണ്ടാവും, കുറേ അറിഞ്ഞിട്ടുണ്ടാവും. വിത്ത് ദാറ്റ് കുറേ വിശേഷങ്ങളോടെ വീണ്ടും ഐ കം ഓൺ മീറ്റ് യു ഗൈസ് അൻടിൽ ദ എൻഡ്. ബൈ ഫ്രം ദിയ.
ഹൗസ് ബ്രാൻഡ് കഴിഞ്ഞ 60 വർഷമായി സിംഗപ്പൂരിന്റെ തനത് രുചിക്കൂട്ടുകൾക്കും സ്വാദിനും ഒപ്പമാണ്. ഞങ്ങളുടെ ഓരോ ഉൽപ്പന്നങ്ങളുടെയും വാസനയും ഗുണമേന്മയും നഷ്ടപ്പെടാതിരിക്കാൻ ക്രയോജനിക് സാങ്കേതികവിദ്യ ഉപയോഗിച്ച് ഞങ്ങളുടെ തന്നെ ഫാക്ടറിയിൽ തയ്യാറാക്കി പാക്ക് ചെയ്യുന്നു. ഹൗസ് ബ്രാൻഡ്, തനത് സ്വാദിന്റെ സംതൃപ്തി.
ഒരുപാട് സ്ഥലത്ത് പോയി ട്രൈ ചെയ്തു, എന്നാൽ ഒരു റിസൾട്ടും കിട്ടിയില്ല. അവസാനം എന്റെ സ്കാൽപ് ഇഷ്യൂര് സുലു സ്റ്റൈലിലെത്തി. ഇവിടെ എന്റെ പഴയ ഭംഗിയുള്ള മുടി തിരികെ കിട്ടി. ഞാൻ വിശ്വാസത്തോടെ ഇവിടെ വരുന്നു. നിങ്ങൾക്കും വരാം.
Zulu Style Salon with best reviews in town.
Combining elements of nature with holistic living for more than a decade, Ayush Ayurvedic brings to you an assuring, healing touch. Our safe practices are refined with years of experience to treat rare, chronic and persistent ailments using enriched medicinal herbs. Our practitioners, drawn from the lap of Ayurveda in Kerala, bring in therapies in its finest form with an assurance of complete privacy to our patients. Ayush Ayurvedic. Call today 63980415, Singapore, Malaysia.
ഇതൊക്കെ ഇവിടെ ഉണ്ടാവോ? നീ വായിക്ക്. ഉള്ളി, വെളുത്തുള്ളി, പെരുംജീരകം ആൻഡ്
ഉദ്ധം കൊടംപുളി അതെല്ലാം വേണം. ഇതെല്ലാം ഉണ്ട്. എവിടെ ഉണ്ടെന്നോ?
കാർത്തികയിലുണ്ട്. നിങ്ങളുടെ സംതൃപ്തിയാണ് ഞങ്ങളുടെ സന്തോഷം. കാർത്തിക സൂപ്പർ മാർക്കറ്റ്.
Vincy's Beauty. Pamper yourself in true luxury. Most comforting, home-alike environment. Relax in the scented ambience with our signature custom-made facials from carefully hand-picked organic products. Look your best effortlessly with Vincy's painless 5-minute threading. Get treated by our highly qualified staff who will attend you with care and diligence. Vincy's Beauty. Feel beautiful more than you already are. Number 3 Norris Road, Little India, Singapore.
Hi, I'm Gayatri Menon. Welcome to Gayatri's Makeovers. I hope you've been following my tips and are finding them useful. Write to me and let me know which ones you loved. Today, we're going to do a little bit of hair. When we're doing our face and makeup and skin, why neglect our hair? One of the easiest tools to use at home and style hair is a heated brush, something like this. Very safe because it doesn't burn your fingers, unlike the tongs and the straightener where you need a little bit more of precision. Quite easy to get in the market locally as well. Either you can get a complete round brush or even a half brush works equally well. So ideally, use them once your hair is fully dry after a wash, not when it's wet. Turn the instrument on and decide how you want to do your hair. So I'm going to separate layers and clip them up so that it's easy to do half of my hair first. Cherry sections എടുത്തിട്ട് ആദ്യം we want to start from the front. So I want to turn it outward. So keep the heated brush right from the roots and pull. If you want a curl, start turning it. And the more you turn and hold for about 10 seconds and then let go. So you get a nicely formed twist outward. If you want to twist inward, rotate the brush the other way. So keep taking small sections. If you want to build more volume, put the brush under the roots. So you give it a lift first and then pull it outward. If you want to twist inward, twist and roll inward. Very easy because by mistake, even if we hold the brush, it does not burn your fingers. So the more you roll, the better and more defined the curl is. So if you want to build more volume, turn the curls inside and outwards alternatively. That gives it more body. It's advisable to use a hair serum before we use heating tools, just so that there's some extra protection for the hair. Most of these tools have heat settings, so if you have very fine hair, try and use a slightly lower setting. For thick, coarse hair, you can go up to the maximum setting. Always try it once on your hair so that you know what temperature suits your hair the best. The higher we want the curl, keep rolling higher and hold it tight. Hold for about 10 seconds and then you want to slowly unroll and let your curl go. One side is there, then you take out, section even more if you want to. If not, leave the crown always for the last. Go back and finish the other side in the same direction that you have done the other half. If we have turned this half outside,
you want to turn this half also outside. Hold for about 10 seconds till you know the curl is setting. Use a heat protecting mat as given by the tools so that you don't burn the bed or the table that you're placing the tool on. Last section, 8 to the crown. Here you can decide how you want it to go. Side parting aanenge side edukka. Straight aayittu ponenge straight aayittu edukka. Again, root lift cheyanenge, press it under the root and lift. Pull and turn if you want the curl. Ten seconds and let go. When you brush it, just use your fingers. You have a nice lift and soft waves at your crown. Easy to clean. Turn it off, let it cool. Just wipe with a wet wipe or a soft cloth slightly dampened with shampoo or soap water. Leave to dry so that when you turn it on again, it's completely dry. Never dip it in water. Easy to use tool, a must for everybody. You can avoid a trip to the hair salon. I hope you enjoyed the hair tips. Very easy. We can save time and avoid going to a hair salon. Very easy to have soft bouncy curls at home without damaging your hair. No precision and no practice needed. Keep watching. See you next time. Gayatri Menon signing off.
ഹൗസ് ബ്രാൻഡ് കഴിഞ്ഞ 60 വർഷമായി സിംഗപ്പൂരിന്റെ തനത് രുചിക്കൂട്ടുകൾക്കും സ്വാദിനും ഒപ്പമാണ്. ഞങ്ങളുടെ ഓരോ ഉൽപ്പന്നങ്ങളുടെയും വാസനയും ഗുണമേന്മയും നഷ്ടപ്പെടാതിരിക്കാൻ ക്രയോജനിക് സാങ്കേതികവിദ്യ ഉപയോഗിച്ച് ഞങ്ങളുടെ തന്നെ ഫാക്ടറിയിൽ തയ്യാറാക്കി പാക്ക് ചെയ്യുന്നു. ഹൗസ് ബ്രാൻഡ്, തനത് സ്വാദിന്റെ സംതൃപ്തി.
ഇതൊക്കെ ഇവിടെ ഉണ്ടാവോ? നീ വായിക്ക്. ഉള്ളി, വെളുത്തുള്ളി, പെരുംജീരകം ആൻഡ് കൊടംപുളി, അതെല്ലാം വേണം. ഇതെല്ലാം ഉണ്ട്. എവിടെ ഉണ്ടെന്നാ?
കാർത്തികയിലുണ്ട്. നിങ്ങളുടെ സംതൃപ്തിയാണ് ഞങ്ങളുടെ സന്തോഷം. കാർത്തിക സൂപ്പർ മാർക്കറ്റ്.
ഒരുപാട് സ്ഥലത്ത് പോയി ട്രൈ ചെയ്തു, എന്നാൽ ഒരു റിസൾട്ടും കിട്ടിയില്ല. അവസാനം എന്റെ സ്കാൽപ് ഇഷ്യൂര് സുലു സ്റ്റൈലിലെത്തി. ഇവിടെ എന്റെ പഴയ ഭംഗിയുള്ള മുടി തിരികെ കിട്ടി. ഞാൻ വിശ്വാസത്തോടെ ഇവിടെ വരുന്നു. നിങ്ങൾക്കും വരാം.
Zulu Style Salon with best reviews in town.
Namaskaram, Vanakkam, good morning, Slamat Pagi. Welcome to Singapore Choice. I'm Chef Arifin. How are you today? Okay, I've done lots of dishes, but I've not done Western cuisine, but I'm trying to do a Western cuisine here. Now I'm going to have one French cuisine, which is actually a chicken with some sauce. So I'm going to use some spice here to make it a little bit fusion here, which I'm going to use Cajun spice, but I'm going to use with some sauce here. So I've got two versions. Now one is making the chicken and then making a sauce. Okay, I've got 2 pieces of chicken breast here. I'm going to add some salt here, and then on both sides. I'm going to add some black peppercorn. Then I'm going to add some this Cajun spice here. In this one here, I'm going to add some olive oil, just a little. Once you add the olive oil, the color changes, you see. You can add a little bit of garlic here. Set it aside for 1-2 minutes. Preheat the hot plate, and then what I'm going to do is just add very little tiny bit of oil here. Make it really very hot. I think these are almost nearly hot already. Just going to put the top part, the skin part, the other way around. Always when you pan fry, remember use the skin part if you're using the skin. For Western cuisine we use with the skin, so we don't take the skin off. So I'm going to use both here on top. So remember, not too hot your pan. If it's too hot, you're going to burn the chicken, either you're going to burn the spice. So let it cook for at least about another 2 minutes. If you have an oven, it will be very much good. So you can just put this one half cooked in the oven, 180 for 15 minutes. So you get really very cooked. I'm going to add some shallots here, which is about 4 shallots here. I've chopped them up. Then some garlic. Add some mushrooms, shiitake mushrooms. So I'm going to add all the bacon inside here. Some black peppercorn. I'm going to add the chicken stock inside here. Add the stock as much you like for amount of sauce you want. Do not overdo it. Then you got to add some flour to thicken it. No, just right amount of sauce, whatever you need, just add in. You see, like I have 2 numbers here. I'm going to add just about few spoons of the measurement what I took just now. Now I'm going to add the cream. This is almost done. Now I'm going to plate these, serve myself. I'm going to eat it, okay? I'm going to cut it out and plate nicely for you.
സിംഗപ്പൂർ ചോയ്സ് സമർപ്പിക്കുന്നത് ഹൗസ് ബ്രാൻഡ് തനതായ സ്വാദിന്റെ സംതൃപ്തി. പവേർഡ് ബൈ ആയുഷ് ആയുർവേദിക് സിംഗപ്പൂർ ആൻഡ് മലേഷ്യ ഇൻ അസോസിയേഷൻ വിത്ത് കാർത്തിക സൂപ്പർ മാർക്കറ്റ്. നിങ്ങളുടെ സംതൃപ്തിയാണ് ഞങ്ങളുടെ സന്തോഷം. ഷാൻസ് ഇന്റർനാഷണൽ. ബി ഓൾ ദി വുമൺ യു ക്യാൻ ബി.